everyone, this is Angela again, and I'm doing another plan with me this week, and it's for the week of 23rd July to the 29th of July. And this week I'm using Glam Planner's July subscription, the mystery kit. And this kit is all about the movies and cinemas theme, and because I'm watching Mission Impossible Fallout on Friday this week, so I'm using this kit to kind of represent that. So yeah, first thing I do is of course put down the bottom washi, and then I will put down the flags at the top there. So these are all stuff that I don't have to think about because it's just the easiest way to start. And then I start putting down all the dates onto the date covers before I put them down onto the planner. Right after that, I will build my sidebar, and I'm going to use the coming soon rom-com box, but that box is for romance and comedy, but Mission Impossible is not exactly a romantic movie or a comedy, but I think it has some funny parts and there's a little bit of love interests in each movie, so I'm fine with it, and it's not like there's any other better way to describe it. There's no action movie box, so I'll just use this box anyway. After that, I used a green glitter header that came with the kit and put down a weekly checklist right under it. Then another glitter header, the red one, together with another weekly checklist, the blue one, and then I layered another glitter header and a habit tracker, followed by a thick washi from the washi strips to sort of cover up the two dotted lines at the bottom. I also wanted to make sure that the ending is at the same level as the bottom washi, so I used this bigger washi strip instead of the smaller, thinner one. Then right after that, I decided to use some icons right on the weekly checklist, so I used a shoe from the paper and milk sticker sheet and wrote to workout right beside it. And then I used a pretty and Primco really cute bunny pillow sticker and wrote sleep times right beside it so that I can track my sleeping times. I also used a paper and milk bunny cup to indicate that I wanted to track my hydration. Yeah, because I haven't been drinking much water and I wanted to start drinking a little more, so that's why I wanted to track it. Next is another no-brainer. It's going to be the weekend double box. It's something that I don't have to think about again, and then I layered the weekend banner right on top of it. I was a little sad that it covered a little bit of the cinema and it's not just in the sky in the picture, but it looks fine anyway, so I left it. Right now I'm building my Monday, and I put down two glitter header, the green ones, and I layered the half box on top of it so that they have a right angled corner instead of the round one that the half box has. And then I use it's like those speech bubble icons to indicate that I'm going to have a MOE interview on Monday. MOE is our Ministry of Education. It's a little different from people in the US. Our schools are all opened by the government, so if I want to be a teacher, I need to interview at the ministry instead of at the school, and then the ministry is going to just post us at one of the schools to be a teacher. So I don't get to choose the school, the ministry will choose it for us. So it's all one system, it's not all different systems. So that's why my interview is at the ministry. Right after that, I wrote lunch with mom and dad together with a every minute a story family dinner sticker. Then I used the yellow today header covering the dotted lines and cut up one of the full checklist boxes and wrote the name of my tutee that day and used a Happy Daya books sticker, which I used the red one, which I thought really looks really good in this spread. And then I used a Glam planner girl eating popcorn sticker and wrote TV time with mom right beside it. Below that I used the vending machine, the soda pop one, full box right below it, and then I used a label, the food label, to indicate eating dinner with family. Then finally I used a Wacom tablet from Happy Daya stickers and wrote design beside it. Then I went on to build my Tuesday, and I used a full box right at the start, and then I used a label and put down a sale every minute story beanie at the right side of the label. Oh sorry, it's the left side, at the left side of the label, and wrote list $2 Tuesdays exclamation mark, because I always forget to list all my products, so I wanted to remember this time. And today I'm recording the voiceover on Thursday. I have to say on Tuesday I wasn't really on time, but I kind of listed them at 9:30 a.m. EST, which is half an hour later than what I planned, so it's not too bad, at least I remembered. Then after that I used a to-do header followed by the second part of the cut up checklist and wrote the two names that I'm going for my tuition later, and used a really pretty and prim co-teaching sticker. Then right underneath I used the Glam planner girl sitting in front of the TV stickers, and they are two separate stickers, so I decided to put them on both sides of the column and wrote the word Kingsman in the middle, because that's the movie that I wanted to watch that day. I am not going to the theater to watch it, but I am going to watch it at home. I have a recorded clip at home, so I can watch that on TV. And then underneath it I used the yellow glitter headers to box up the quarter box. Then I used a paper and milk Mario YouTube sticker and wrote film plan with me beside it. This one is when I'm filming like this plan with me, the one I'm recording right now. So yeah, I was a bit late. I wanted to film on Sunday, but I filmed it on Tuesday instead. Then right underneath it I used a post office sticker from who is this from? Happy Daya stickers. And then I wrote collect post right beside it, but I forgot to write posting a parcel. But I'm going to the post office anyway. I'm pretty sure I'll remember, so I left it. And then right below that I used a asterisk label and wrote by durian ticks on it. I wanted to go to this durian eating festival thing right below our building, but we have to buy the tickets first, and I went there to buy like 5 tickets for me and my family and my sister's boyfriend. Yeah. So then I went on to Wednesday and I used a to-do header right at the top, and then I used the last part of the cut up checklist and wrote edit video and record voiceover on top of it. I then used an editing sticker from Happy Daya. And then I wrote, no, I didn't write it, but I used the upload video stickers from Virgo and paper and Happy Dia both together. Then I used a label. Oh, sorry, it's not a label. I used 2 labels, those that are with the icons, and then I stacked them together to make one big label. And then I used the Glam planner classroom sticker, and I used it to cover the icons on the right side. And then I wrote prepare test paper because I'm going to a new student's house today. This is the first lesson, and usually I assess his level, his capabilities by bringing a test paper and giving him a test right at the first lesson. So that's why I was preparing. And then right underneath it, I used a to-do label. No, not to-do. It's a today header. And then I wrote the 3 names that I'm going to tutor today, together with a Happy Dia books sticker. And then right underneath it, I used a Pretty and Primco laptop sticker layered on top of a label and wrote design right beside it. And then after that, I used a TV label and wrote the name of a variety show from China that I wanted to watch on Wednesday. And then I used a full box to fill up the space at the bottom. On Thursday, the first thing I wanted to do is to design new kits. I wanted to stay ahead of my schedule, and I didn't want to fall back again like last month. So I wanted to do that first off on Thursday. Then right after that, I wanted to do some recording of my haul. I have some new items. I bought quite a few things, and I wanted to record a haul for it. So that's what I wanted to do. And then after that, I used a full box to cover up some space, and then I wrote lesson plans and mark using a Busy Girl Glam planner sticker and some little dots from the kit, the deco stickers portion of the kit, as some checklists. And I thought it looked great using those little circles, little dots. So yeah, I'm happy with that part. And then I used a label and I layered the payday sticker from Every Minute a Story on top of it, and I wrote payday right beside it. And I cut up another checklist box and wrote down the names of the tutees that I'm going to be tutoring today. And then I used another classroom sticker from Glam Planner and stuck it onto the right side. And I have to say, I was really disappointed today. This parent of the first student just cancelled the lesson at the last minute without telling me the real reason. We had a dispute over the tuition fees, and yeah, this is really disappointing. But yeah, okay, so that's what happened. Right below it, I used a edit video and upload video words script sticker from Virgo and paper, and in the middle I used a glitter header that I cut up into half, and I placed a Happy Dia editing sticker on the right side of the 2 scripted words. So I went on to build my Friday, and on Friday I used a really pretty half box, and I layered it on top of 2 green glitter headers. And then I used a laptop from Scribble Prints multi-color bow laptop sheet, and then I used my Sharpie and wrote new release, and I asterisked a list right beside it because I wanted to list my new releases. Just like the to-do list Tuesday, I didn't want to forget, and I am happy to say I have listed all of them, and they are scheduled to be live on Friday 9 AM EST. And right below it, I used a Pretty and Primco handphone sticker and wrote FB post and Insta post beside it to remind myself to post some pictures when my new releases are live. Then below it, I used a flag from the kit and also a blue glitter header that I cut up just now to cover one of the dotted lines, and wrote remind fees for tomorrow's tuition fees. I needed to remind the parents to bring the money before I go over, or to remind the parents to transfer me the money after the lesson. Then right below it, I used a yellow to do today header again, and I used the last part of the checklist that I cut up and wrote down the two names again. But beside it, instead of a sticker, I wrote print test paper, because I needed to print some test papers for this graduating student who has his finals coming up, and I wanted to make sure he understands almost all of the concepts, and this test paper is going to tell me which concepts he still has problem with. And then right below that, I used a full box, and then I used a label from the icon, the little section, and then I took every minute a story little bowl deco piece and covered the icon. Then I wrote MI Fallout on top of it to indicate that I'm going to the movies and watching Mission Impossible on Friday. I'm so excited, yeah. And then below it, I used a half box. I decided to leave the glitter headers out and used a sale sticker from Every Minute a Story and wrote Epic Planner Sale right beside it. I wanted to buy something, but looking at my budget now, it's probably undoable. So let's I'll just see if I'm going to be able to buy anything tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I used a work label from Happy Daya, and then I wrote the name of my student on Saturday and the word payday beside it, because this student is going to give me my tuition fees on Saturday as well. And then I used a label, the blue one, and covered the dotted lines between the boxes, and used a slip in sticker from Paper and Milk, which is really pretty, by the way. And then below it, I used a plan Every Minute a Story beanie sticker, used the remaining checklist that I cut up just now and placed it right in the middle, and wrote down everything that I need to plan, which is pre-planning, accounts, and lesson planning. Then below it, I used a quarter box, used a Pigeon Paper Company laptop sticker and wrote design beside it. And I went ahead to build my Sunday. I used a house icon to indicate my church again, because I still don't have church stickers and I've been using houses for who knows how long already, so I'm just going to keep doing that. And I used a washi strip to cover up the dotted lines, and used this Glam Planner July sub Teeny and Fam swimming sticker. It's from last year's July, not this year, so you probably won't see it. And then after that, I wrote grocery shopping using an icon from the kit. Then I again stacked two labels together and used a Mario YouTube sticker from Paper and Milk, and wrote film plan with me and film monthly, because it's the end of the month and I needed to film the monthly setup as well. So yeah. And right at the last part there, I used a TV watching beanie to write Hitman's Bodyguard, which is going to be on TV on Sunday. And below it, I wrote another variety show that is from China that's going to update on Sunday as well. So yeah, this is my spread. I'm keeping all the stickers back, and these are the leftover stickers. And then this is the spread as it is for the whole week. I hope you guys like this video. I've had fun making this spread, and I hope you guys like this. Please subscribe if you haven't and you want to see more videos. And I also have falls, and I'm not falls, what am I saying, hauls. I have hauls and some other planner related videos as well. So I hope you guys like this video and give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you. Bye.